I bet by children you mean girls, and boys were allowed to run around with a stick until they were 26. Okay, so I had to immediately get out of bed and address this misconception before it goes on. On that video, I was asking at what age do children start to do chores? At what age did you start to do chores? I didn't say at what age did your girl children start to do chores. I also didn't ask ladies at what age did you start to do chores, because chores are for both male and female. Chores are for both girls and boys in the African society. So traditionally, the roles were separated. I don't think they are so separated anymore because we've seen that the world has evolved. But traditionally, men would hunt for food, bring it back home, the women cook. So men had the hard tasks, the tasks that needed a lot of energy, and women had the tasks that involved nurturing children, taking care of the baby, cooking, cleaning, only that. But as we know and as we are seeing today, you see that the roles have overlapped. Today you can find a girl fetching water, today you can find a girl digging, today you can find a boy cooking. I don't know how different people are raising their children in different African societies. I am from Uganda and I'm from the central part of the country. And let me just speak about how I was raised, because I know that different people have been raised differently. So I'm the firstborn girl, and I did a lot of chores, which included everything. I went and fetched water, I gathered firewood if you needed firewood, and you would find me splitting that firewood. I cleaned the house, I cooked, I took care of my siblings. But I'm so sure that if the first child was a boy, he would be doing those things. He would be doing those things. Because the way that my mom raised us, what I can do, my brothers can do. What my brothers can do, I can do. We can do everything. So my brothers can sustain themselves without a wife before they're married. And I can sustain myself. I can do the chores, I can fetch water, I can do everything that I'm required to do to take care of myself and my family. Okay? So even growing up, if my mom wasn't around, my dad would put together a proper meal for us. Okay? He would clean. I just don't know. I'm sure maybe there are families where they're raising girls to do everything and the boys are just looking on. But what I've grown seeing and what I've observed in different societies where I've been to, some are still doing the way of dividing, whereby they are chores for boys. So boys fetch water, split firewood, do the hard digging, and girls stay home, take care of the young ones, clean, mop, cook. And other societies I've been to, the roles have just overlapped. Everyone is doing everything. If it's time for water, everyone carries a jerrycan and goes to the well to bring water. So I don't know where you got that from, but for me and what I'm actually speaking